Could a simple 5-cent coin in your pocket be worth thousands of dollars? Today, we reveal the top 3 Jefferson Nickels that collectors are paying insane prices for. These coins could literally make you rich overnight. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you might never look at a nickel the same way again. Number 1. In the world of United States coin collecting, there are mysteries that fade with time, and there are mysteries that grow stronger, more electrifying, and more irresistible with every passing year. And one of the greatest of all is the story of the 1964 Jefferson nickel with the mint mark on the reverse, a coin that should not exist, yet continues to haunt collectors with whispers of its possible creation. The year 1964 was one of chaos, tension, and urgency inside the United States Mint, as the nation faced a major coin shortage that pushed both the Philadelphia and Denver facilities into non-stop emergency production, and this intense environment opened the door to mistakes, transitional errors, and undocumented die usage that still fuels speculation today, for nearly 3 decades before 1964. The mint mark on Jefferson Nickels had always appeared on the reverse, positioned cleanly to the right of Monticello, but 1964 marked the final year before a monumental design shift, because beginning the next year, mint marks were removed entirely as part of a federal strategy to reduce hoarding and stabilize the coin supply. This sudden change created a unique moment in production history, where old reverse dies with mint marks were being retired while new policy decisions were being implemented. And within this brief window of transition, collectors believe it is possible that a pre-1965 reverse die was accidentally paired with a 1964 obverse, producing a tiny number of forbidden coins with the mint mark still on the reverse. If such a coin exists, it represents a direct violation of official mint policy during a sensitive transitional year, which is why no example has ever been publicly confirmed, no specimen has ever been authenticated, and no government record has ever acknowledged its creation, making the coin one of the greatest ghost rarities of modern numismatics. Visualizing the 1964 Denver Mint during peak production helps explain how such a coin could have been created, as exhausted workers, rapid die changes, and extreme pressure to meet circulation demand created the perfect storm for forgotten dies, mismatched components, and accidental pairings to slip through without anyone noticing. Imagine the standard 1964 obverse with the classic left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the sharply defined facial lines, the clear United States of America lettering, and the date positioned proudly on the front. Now imagine this obverse being paired with a reverse die that still carried the traditional mint mark placement beside Monticello, a feature that was supposed to disappear permanently after this production year. Collectors search for this hybrid configuration with near-obsessive determination, examining millions of nickels across rolls, bags, and inherited collections, because any true example of a reverse mint marked 1964 nickel would immediately rank as one of the most important minting errors in United States history. Grading companies continue to receive submissions from hopeful treasure hunters who believe they have found the legendary coin, but every example authenticated so far has proven to be a normal forward mint marked nickel. Yet the possibility of discovery keeps the excitement alive and fuels the national search for this mythical rarity, even without confirmed specimens. The market for 1964 Jefferson Nickels in exceptional condition remains extremely strong, especially for full steps examples, because the high-pressure minting conditions of 1964 made it incredibly difficult for coins to retain sharp, fully defined steps on Monticello. This challenge is why collectors pay premium prices for the finest known survivors, including the record-setting 1964 Jefferson nickel graded MS-67 full steps, which sold for $22,800, an astonishing number for a coin that began as everyday pocket change. Another top-tier example reached $19,200, proving that the 1964 nickel remains one of the most aggressively pursued dates in the entire Jefferson series, and demonstrating the explosive price potential tied to its rarity, condition, and historical significance. If a verified 1964 reverse mint mark specimen ever emerged, numismatists agree it could easily surpass $100,000 or more, because a transitional error of this magnitude would immediately become a centerpiece rarity, a museum-level discovery, and a once-in-a-generation numismatic event. The search continues because collectors know that history's greatest treasures often begin as ordinary objects hiding in plain sight. And the 1964 Jefferson nickel with the mint mark on the reverse remains one of the most thrilling possibilities left in modern American coinage. Every roll of nickels, every old jar, every forgotten drawer, and every inherited collection holds the potential to reveal the coin that could rewrite the Jefferson Nickels story forever, making the search more exciting with every discovery attempt across the United States. In the realm of United States rare coins, few mysteries carry as much weight, as much suspense, or as much explosive potential as the forbidden 1964 reverse mint mark nickel, a coin that pushes collectors to keep searching, keep learning, and keep believing that the next great numismatic discovery might be just one coin away. Number 2. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that was struck during the darkest days of World War II, bearing a mint mark so rare that it almost seems like a secret hidden by the Philadelphia Mint itself. The legendary 1943 Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark above Monticello on the reverse. This is not just a coin, it is history captured in metal, a treasure sought by collectors across the United States and the world. In 1943, the United States was fully engaged in World War II, and nickel, a key component in ammunition and machinery, was in high demand. To conserve this vital resource, the United States Mint changed the composition of the 5-cent coin from the traditional 75% copper and 25% nickel to a unique wartime alloy of 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. Every coin became a miniature artifact of wartime innovation and strategy. The mint mark placement itself tells a story. For the first time, the Philadelphia Mint placed the P above the dome of Monticello on the reverse to identify these silver-containing nickels. This was an unprecedented move, designed to differentiate the wartime coins from their standard counterparts, and it now serves as a key identifying feature that collectors hunt for with unrelenting dedication. Despite a massive mintage of over 271 million coins, surviving high-grade specimens of the 1943 P. Jefferson nickel are exceptionally rare. Condition is everything. Collectors seek coins that display the full steps on Monticello's staircase, a mark of perfection where all 6 steps are fully visible and sharply struck. These subtle details can transform a coin from ordinary to extraordinary, commanding significant collector attention and market value. Examining the design reveals the artistry behind the coin. The obverse features President Thomas Jefferson facing left, based on the famous Houdon bust, with "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," followed by the date 1943. The reverse showcases Monticello with the mint mark P perched above the dome, a Philadelphia first. E pluribus unum arches above, while 5 cents and United States of America anchor the base. Every line, curve, and architectural detail reflects the precision of minting and the high standards of the era. Collectors also pay attention to subtle characteristics. Examine Jefferson's cheekbone, hair detail, the sharpness of Monticello's rooflines, and overall surface luster. Minor wear, toning, or bag marks can reduce value, which is why coins graded MS-65 to MS-68 command the highest prices. This coin perfectly blends wartime significance, artistic merit, and collector demand into a single, coveted piece. Understanding why the 1943 P. Jefferson nickel is so coveted requires appreciating its historical context. Nickel was critical for the war effort, silver was precious, and the Philadelphia Mint introduced a novel mint mark placement. Combined with full steps and high-grade preservation, this coin becomes not just currency but a rare historical artifact. Fun knowledge for collectors: the Philadelphia Mint never used a P on nickels before the war series. That means spotting a 1943 P in circulation is like discovering hidden treasure. Even casual observation can excite collectors when the mint mark above Monticello is spotted for the first time. Proper care and certification are essential for maintaining value. High-grade specimens should be slabbed and graded by top services such as PCGS or NGC, stored in low-light, low-humidity environments, and fully documented. Provenance, grading, and condition are crucial factors in sustaining or increasing auction prices. The 1943 Philadelphia Jefferson Nickel embodies a perfect combination of history, design, rarity, and collector demand. From wartime alloy to the unprecedented mint mark, from full steps to MS-68 condition, it is a treasure for enthusiasts and a story of American ingenuity frozen in metal. And now, for the moment collectors have been waiting for. The verified auction prices that demonstrate the true value of these remarkable nickels. The top verified sales for the 1943 P. Jefferson nickel. One MS-68 full steps example sold for $14,688, and the rare overdate 1943/2P variant. Graded MS-67 achieved $16,675. For further excitement and numismatic knowledge, consider two more ultra-rare 5-cent coins. The 1913 Liberty Head nickel, one of only 5 known, fetched $4,560,000, cementing its legendary status. Additionally, a 1969 D. Jefferson nickel, MS-65 full steps, sold for $33,600, proving even post-war nickels can achieve top-tier prices when in exceptional condition. For HD Coins World viewers, this coin represents knowledge, excitement, and the potential to uncover treasures hidden in plain sight. Study the details, appreciate the artistry, and imagine the journey this coin has traveled since 1943. Keep hunting, stay vigilant, and remember that sometimes the smallest coins carry the largest stories. Number 3. Imagine uncovering a seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin that hides within its metal the story of decades of minting precision and subtle collector value. A coin that whispers to the sharp-eyed enthusiast, "Look closer, I might just be the one you have been waiting for." This is the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel, Philadelphia mint mark, yet its true potential lies beneath the surface. By 1985, the Jefferson nickel series was a familiar part of American pocket change. But familiarity does not equal lack of intrigue. The 1985 P issue was struck in standard cupronickel alloy at the Philadelphia Mint, yet for advanced collectors the difference between a routine circulation strike and a high-grade gem lies in the sharpness of strike, the brilliance of surfaces, and the preservation state of the coin left untouched since the day it left the mint. On the obverse, we find the familiar bust of President Thomas Jefferson facing left. Styled by Felix Schlag, surrounded by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1985. On the reverse, Monticello stands proudly, windows and roof lines crisp and clear, and for those who study carefully, the staircase leading up to Monticello's entrance becomes a key diagnostic, the full steps designation. Every one of the 6 steps must be fully visible and sharply struck for the true collector-grade piece. What makes this coin fascinating is not simply the design, it is the survivorship and condition. In everyday circulation, where contact marks, bag marks, luster degradation, and toning all erode the value of what might otherwise have been a gem. For a 1985 P. Jefferson nickel to command serious collector attention, it must display nearly flawless mint-state surfaces, brilliant luster, strong strike, and the coveted full steps on Monticello's reverse. Collectors also seek out subtle variances and quality markers. Did the coin emerge from a fresh mint roll and receive minimal handling? Are the letters crisp and not softened? Are there no distractive marks or hairlines that draw the eye and reduce value? Those are the coins that separate serious collector-grade issues from the many millions that ended up as belt buckles, wheels, or mere circulation. The 1985 P. Jefferson nickel connects modern numismatics with the rich legacy of the Jefferson nickel series, a lineage that began in 1938. Though its mintage is counted in the hundreds of millions, what matters to the advanced collector is not just how many were made, it is how many survived in top condition with the attributes that matter most. The scarcity of superior examples is what drives the collector demand. And now, after navigating through its history, design, and the subtle secrets of condition and rarity, we arrive at the moment of revelation, the verified auction results. The highest verified auction price for the 1985 P. Jefferson Nickel, full steps, mint state, recently reached a stunning $9,066, while another top example achieved approximate $4,800. These results show that even a modern nickel can ascend to serious collector-grade value when every condition box is checked. For serious collectors of HD coins world, this coin is a reminder that hidden treasures can be hiding in plain sight, in rolls, collections, or overlooked drawers. Study the details, inspect the full steps, check for brilliant luster, verify certification, and imagine the journey this coin has taken since 1985.